As we come out of the depths of winter and hopefully no more alphabetical storms coming through, we figured it was time to start talking about the wines of spring and also the important feast of Easter that's coming up. So getting straight into it, Easter's a really tricky one. You've got a huge amount of different food types that are coming along, but you've also got some chocolate that needs to be taken care of, and also you've got the weather to contend with. So it needs to be a wine that really is going to fit into those profiles. So we've gone for our red pairing for the Easter season. We've gone with the Morellino di Sconzano for Castello di Romitorio 2017. This is 100% Sangiovese. It's got a lovely freshness to it because it's only about 25 kilometers away from the coast, so that provides some nice cooling influence. So you're getting a lot of sort of freshness, you're getting lovely berry fruit, but there's still that lovely bite that comes from the Sangiovese grape. This really is the perfect wine to go across the range. It's still quite bold, but it's still got a certain amount of lightness. It's not that really heavier styles that we're used to. So it's a fantastic wine, really enjoyable. And then in our white, what we've decided to go with is a producer that we've really been championing. It's a lady that's taken over a winery in the last 15 years, Nadine Ferron. She makes some fantastic wines coming out of the Mâcon, and this is the Puy Fuissé, so 100% Chardonnay, not to be confused with the Puy Fumé of the Loire. So this 100% Chardonnay, you're down in the Mâcon, very rich, very ripe Chardonnay, but you still have that minerality, that green apple and steely acidity, which makes it a great wine to go throughout the meal and go on into the evening. Again, you can also have it in aperitif with canapés. So really wonderful. Now, moving on to our spring wines, and it's a good link as well actually, because Easter still has chocolate, which you're still eating through spring, let's be honest. And so we've got this fantastic sparkling from a Prosecco producer, Dalbello, that we're really behind. And this is slightly off key for them. This is a Rosala della Regina. Now, it's a rosé, but it's not made with local grapes entirely. It's got some Cabernet Sauvignon, it's got some Malbec, it's got some Merlot. So quite out of the usual for these producers, but it's a really lovely rosé, quite delicate, but has a beautiful amount of sort of ripe, sweet, berried fruit, which makes it a perfect accompaniment to the chocolate. Great as a palate cleanser, and also as you warm up, hopefully in the spring season, we're going to find that this is a great sort of aperitif wine or canapes or outdoors at lunchtime with the barbecues. Equally paired up as we go into the warmer weather. Not a region that many people sort of know for their white wines, but this is from the Douro up in the northern Rhone, made classically, makes ports. But these guys, Lavraders de Fretteria, so Lavraders is the ancient name for a winery, and it's actually a cooperative of about 15 producers. They've got together to bring their fruit together and make a really fantastic, interesting white wine. Certain amount of steely mineral acidity in there, but you're also getting some lovely sort of stone fruits, local grape varieties, Guvera, Malvasia, lots of really interesting grape varieties that too many to mention and too much tongue twisters. But lovely wine. Again, you can have that in the evenings with some of your meals, but also barbecue wine is absolutely perfect. Now we move on to the reds going into spring. One of our great loves is Pinot Noir here at Honest Grapes, and this is one of our great favourite producers, Albert Bichot. He makes some fantastic wines right from entry level all the way through to some of the top Grand Crus, and we've been a big proponent of his for a while. This is his entry level Secret de Famille Bourgogne Pinot Noir. So this is a lot of his entry level fruit, but from several of his parcels, but it's a really lovely light Pinot Noir, but it has that plush fruit that we expect to come from this producer, and it really is a fantastic, very versatile wine, really enjoyable. Now, as a backup, because we know what the temperatures can do in the spring, we've gone for a bit of a heavy hit here. We've got 100% Syrah. We've moved into the Rhone here. This is Lionel Faury, again another producer that we're really behind here. This is his Saint-Joseph. So you're in the same region as Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Gigondas, Côtes-du-Rhône, but it's a smaller appellation, a bit more control. So this is 100% Syrah, like I said, 2017. You're getting that Syrah spice, big, plush, bold wine. It will go with barbecues, but this is more sort of stews, and would go great actually with the lamb for Easter if the weather's not right. So there you have it, a fantastic cross selection, see you over the Easter period, but also see you through spring as well. Enjoy.